But once again, that's super uncommon where we're from, right? Like that's not the status quo.
Yeah.
And, like a lot of people are probably not as excited about that as like we are.
Just
like,
excited about what else there is in the world, kind of thing.
Like, yeah, I'll just live here and have kids here, and then my kids will have kids here, and then my kids will inherit that farm.
Yeah, they
and then...
have absolutely no interest in what else there is in the world. Like, they have this tiny little section of the planet. Like my dad, he went to school here. He went to Toronto for maybe a little bit, and then he came back. He came back and stayed. Like, it's just, I don't understand it in the slightest. Yeah, it's like people don't realize the absolute privilege that we have growing up where we are, and that, like, okay, like, we have a dollar that's strong, we have a currency that you can go other places with, it's useful. We have, like, one of the most useful passports on the planet. Like, you can go anywhere with it. Mm-hmm. You can get work visas in ridiculous amounts of places. Like, people like Canadians as expats, as long as they don't mistake you for Americans.
Yeah.
Like,
which they do.
They do. And, like, he's totally right about, like, the lottery life thing. Like, there's so many people who are so much less.
Canada,
yeah.
Okay.
Canada in general.
Why,
like, yeah.
Why would you be excited to be
like,
born in Huron County?
Yeah, like where we were born, you're in like the top like 5% of the entire planet.
Yeah.
Like it's incredibly lucky, and people squander that. They squander that in the village, like, and especially in places where people are so poor. Like you see some truly upsetting things here, and like you see people haggling for like 20 cents with somebody who that 20 cents could feed them for days. It's really. It changes the way you look at everything you have. Like, I have a duffel bag full of clothing, and I think I have way too much shit already. Like, it's just, it affects on a massive level. People just don't understand how lucky they actually are, and like they can be so upset with their lives back home. And it's like, you know, like you should be so happy. You're so fortunate.
You have a house.
You have a huge house. You have rooms to yourself.
We have trees.
It's not uncommon for them. Like people to sleep like all together. Like, well, it's mostly just like it's personal space isn't as big of a thing here, but like you'll have 10 people sleeping in one room just on like mats that they have, and this is the way they like it. Like they have huge families and they all stay together. Like don't take for granted the idea that you have your own bedroom, right? Like that's
welcome to my crib.
That's huge. Like there probably isn't even like 3 people in the square kilometer that you're in. Like in the square kilometer we're in right now, there's thousands of people.
Probably more people than in Huron County.
We're in Bangkok. There's insane amounts of people here.
So like half of me feels really guilty about everything that I have compared to what other people have, but then another half of me feels like I have a responsibility to know what the rest of the world is like because I have this privilege that allows me to go see things.
Yeah, like people would give their lives to have the privilege that we have, and people squander it and they don't use it. They don't think it's valuable. That's frustrating. Like they don't see how important it is. Like it's a waste of such an incredible gift.